Mary Colter was definitely a rare woman in her time. As a female working in a man's world, in a very male-dominated field, she had to be very strong-willed and persevere through her work. She was an architect in a time when women couldn't be architects. So she always had to have a man working for the Santa Fe Railroad sign off on her drawings.
Not only did she create buildings that were an inspiration and still are, but she herself was an inspiration because of her passion, her talent, and her drive as a woman in a time where it wasn't common for women to be in that line of work.
Grand Canyon has the largest collection of her buildings that are still standing. And each one is themed. The Hermit's Rest, which is as if a hermit was still living there. Lookout Studio, a lookout. It had a sod roof so that it fit into the landscape. Hopi House, which was to be a Hopi Pueblo up here on the rim. One of the things that I notice when I look at the footage that Mary Colter took of some of the operations here, the photographs that she chose, it's always very interesting because she's the only woman typically. And she is in this group of men, engineers, architects, the funders for her projects, and she is really directing everything. And there's no doubt, you can tell when you watch this that she really is the one who's in charge. She's the one with the vision.
Mary Elizabeth Jane Colter is such a huge part of Phantom to this day that she actually has a presence here. You could say she's on the staff. When a door bangs or a window opens or shuts or something falls off a shelf and you look up and you're startled, you're like, okay, Mary Colter, I know you're here, all right. So we joke about it, but we also believe it.
One of the things about Mary Elizabeth Jane Colter that we all respect so much is that her work is truly deemed as the work of a master. She may not have been thought of as a master during her lifetime, but she certainly is today. The buildings themselves speak about the land, they speak about the history, they speak about the people, and we're fortunate to have so many of her buildings still standing at Grand Canyon National Park. What we have here at Grand Canyon is really it's a jewel, and it's something that will never be recreated, and we're just fortunate that we still have it here today.